we got everything on. Yep, check, check. Hey everybody. So this is my second update video. I'm really excited to share what I've been up to the past week, and moving forward, probably this will be a bit more standard than what you saw last time. PhotoJam, I was able to talk to the photographer I'm working with, and there's some more things that they would like, so we moved our deadline back for releasing and putting on the App Store. But I built out, a Stripe payment system, and the last thing really is in-app payments for Apple and Google. It's been a really fun week to work on that and make some real progress. The other thing is AudioFetch. So I assumed it would be about 2 days of work before getting like an MVP to put out online. And I was about right on that, probably a little less than 2 days of work, but I wanted to add a bunch of extra things. I don't really imagine this being a business prop, but it was really good for learning. What AudioFetch is that you can scrape audio off websites. I wanted it for my own use. There's a bunch of websites that hold free online audiobooks, but then they don't let you easily download them. AudioFetch automatically detects and downloads audio files from web pages, supports multiple formats, there's plugin support, but in the future I would like to cover things like Howler or JW Player as well. It can detect what kind of audio player is on a given website and then use that. Basically all you do is you paste in a URL and you click start download. So this is a good example of the kind of website that hosts free public audiobooks, but for some reason it doesn't let you easily download. It just has the files here and you have to stream them. So you can click play.
Jane Eyre, written by Charlotte Bronte, performed by Tandy Newton.
And all these are the files that make up the entire audiobook. So all we're gonna do is copy the URL. We're gonna go to AudioFetch. We're gonna paste in the URL. And you can name it, but I don't need to because I can see that the name is pretty good here. And we didn't sign in, so I can't save it to my server, but I did make that an option for myself. It's actually kind of fun. You have to do a double tap and you get this admin login. But for right now, we're just going to keep it as browser mode and it will download right to my browser. So click start download. For some reason, I don't know, sometimes it gives a second. I gotta fix that, that's funny. I made 2 different UI elements for this. But you can see the tracks are downloading. You see 20 tracks, and if you look here, there's 20 tracks here. Download complete, you see I got a download. Here are all your MP3 files.
I never saw a girl of her age with so much cover. Bessie answered not.
Yeah, I gotta figure out this UI issue. I didn't realize that was still a problem. I thought I had fixed it, but if you refresh the page, the second one goes away. So probably just a dumb mistake, but I'll fix it. But yeah, this is AudioFetch. It allows you to, get these files directly from just dropping in a URL. AudioFetch, get streaming audio offline. Got 5 upvotes since yesterday, 5 comments, including some from me, and 3.2 thousand views on this post. People were definitely interested in having Libby work. I didn't look into that. I will have to see if Libby has like their free audiobooks easily accessible. Yesterday we got 33 unique visitors. Got 6 people from Reddit, a bunch of people with a direct link. Not huge traction from 3,000 views to 30 some people visiting the site, but honestly, for a first time thing, I think I'm pretty happy with that for just 2 days. I don't really quite know what the sell is here unless you're a very specific person like me who's trying to download free audiobooks and put them on a separate app and not listen to them on the way it typically is. But this solved my problem. Yeah, AudioFetch was a cool project. I really enjoyed putting it out. And what's cool about setting it up on Linode with GitHub Actions is that I can automatically deploy based on committing my code to GitHub. It rebuilds on the VPS and restarts everything. And then I don't pay anyone for those intermediate services. I literally only pay Linode for the server space. So someone connects to audiofetch.calebbornman.com. That sends them to port 8899 via Nginx. That gives them the index.html file, which is styled with CSS and has some JavaScript to change the UI content as they interact with it. The UI sends the URL and the request to the backend of Python scripts. Those are connected via WebSocket to your computer and give you a zip file of the requested download. Posthog is just set up to have some analytics about who's signing on from where'd they come from, was it Reddit or versus Instagram. I also have some logging of in a Postgres database. I wanted to set up multiple containers. This allows me to see like what URLs were actually typed in, so I can maybe get some good book recommendations. And pgadmin is a separate container that just lets me easily view the Postgres DB data. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this. AudioFetch is a great little application I built for my own problem. I have it running where I can access it. And if I ever want to put it on my home server, I set it up. There's a GitHub page that I'll link below, and you can set it up for yourself if you want. And I'm calling this done. There's not much more I want to do to it. It solves my need, and that's good enough. If people have a lot more interest in specific applications like Libby or others, then maybe I'll look into that. But I want to move on to other things. Thanks for joining me. Tune in next week, and I'll share more about what I'm working on currently.